Hello, Business Marketing Technology Pathway students, multimedia, it's me, Mr. Cheney, with another brilliant tutorial. This one we are going to go over the tool, the clone tool in Pixlr editor. It's exactly how it sounds. We are going to clone something, which means make a copy. So the tool's pretty simple to use, and we're going to go find 5 original pictures from the internet. I've chosen an animal theme for my project today, so animals from every kingdom, from the sky to Antarctica to the ocean. So I've got 5 pictures that I've already downloaded. You can see that here in Chrome that they're there. But what I did to make it a little easier for me is I created a folder on my desktop and I renamed them so that I can find them easier and put them into my project a little bit easier as well. So I've got an eagle and a fish and a frog and penguin and scorpion and squirrel, and we're going to do some cloning with this. So let's get started. We are going to go to Pixlr editor. I'll go to the home screen so you can see. We're going to open up our first image, and that first one that we saw was my squirrel, so I'm just going to open that back up. And the clone tool is this one right here. And so this one's pretty easy. Click on the tool, click on source. You click where you want to start on your original image. So I'm going to start at the ear because I found in the past to do these clone pictures that you want to kind of outline the image first and then fill in. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to click source, and then now you see this goes over to paint. So now I'm going to find a place in my picture that has enough room to clone this squirrel. So I think I'll start right here, and you can see now that there are 2 brushes. Now you can see the black kind of bullseye brush that is showing you where it is on your original image, and then you can see the white bullseye where you're actually going to paint the new image. So like I said, I'm going to kind of trace around the edge first and then fill in the rest of the body. Right now I'm actually looking at the squirrel itself on the right, and it kind of helps me go around the edge here, and I'm finding that I didn't really leave myself room to do the whole squirrel, which is fine. And then now I'm going to look to the left and fill in the rest. So as soon as I've gotten the perimeter of what I want to clone, then it makes it a little easier for me to fill in by looking to the left. So there's our first clone of a squirrel. So then what we do is we save that, and we're going to rename it Squirrel Cloned. And JPEG is fine, high quality is great. We're going to download that, and then we'll move on to a couple others. I won't do all 5 for the interest of time. I want this to be a quick video. I'll do 2 more though. So let's open up another picture, and let's do maybe the scorpion one. So I have this on the desktop. I have these as clone pics, and here's the scorpion. So I've opened it up, and I think what I want to do is kind of make this a little bigger. So, and I'm going to make sure it's on source. I'm going to go here to the tail. Ooh, and I'm going to have to change my brush size so that I don't get some of the sand. So that's what I'll do, and that'll be pretty good. Even though I get a little sand, that's okay. So I'm going to click source again, start at the tail, and now it's at paint, so I can go over here and I can make another scorpion like so. So what I can do is do this more than once as well. So if I go over here, I can make several scorpions. So where there was only one innocuous, safe scorpion, I can now just make this a scary field of scorpions. Okay, so finish up the project the way you want, and again, you're saving the file. I'm going to again name this so that I know which picture is which, because you need the before and the after, so I'll do that. Let's do one more. so that I can show you how we're going to set these up on the slides in Google Classroom assignments. So going back, going to home, open up my last one, and let's do the frog. So you don't have to actually clone the entire creature if you want. So maybe on this one, what I want to do is just put a bunch of frog eyes all over this guy's body. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So source again, and I'll click on my source, and then it goes to paint. And so now let's give this guy an eye down here. So I'm looking upwards at the eye so I can kind of get the perimeter again, and then I'm going to fill in down below. I could probably go with a larger brush, but I'll just stick with it here just to show you. And then maybe I want to put another eye somewhere else. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the brush a little higher just so it's a little easier filling. Okay, so let's put an eye on his leg. So again, I'm going to go around the perimeter first, and then fill in the middle. Now we have eyes where they're not supposed to be on this frog, and it looks amazing. Alright, so once again, save, frog, cloned, JPEG, high quality. We're going to download that, and now what I can do is I'm going to drag some of these finished pictures into the same folder, just so that it kind of helps me keep them organized, I think. So here's frog cloned, there's scorpion cloned, there's squirrel cloned. So let's go to the assignment on Google Classroom and build our project and turn it in. Super easy. Alright, where did it go? Here is the assignment. This is my student-centered assignment? No. Which one is the student-centered? This one? No. It's this. Okay, so now that we're on the student side, here's the assignment under photography again, Pixlr clone tool. I'm going to go in here, and here's the directions. We're altering 5 pictures from the internet. I did 3 of the 5 just to show you what you're doing. You're using the version editor, not Express. And you'll have 10 total pictures, 5 originals and 5 that you actually use the cloning tool with. And we're going to produce a Google slide deck. And so we'll do add slide deck, and I'll show you how we want to set this up to make it easier for you to collect the pictures and also easier for me to get them graded for you. So we're going to call this Pixlr clone tool for the title, and the byline is your name. And that's it. So we're going to add a slide. And the slide I want to do is, let's see, searching. I can do this one, yeah. So we can do before and after. So before, after this, and then you can put both pictures on one slide. So we can insert our images. I'm going to do the frogs, so I can use the control key, hold down the control key so I can do 2 files at a time, and I will resize these. So that's obviously the after picture, and this is the before. So do that and that, so that looks good. I'm going to control C, control V, so I have a before and after, and I can put in my new pictures here. So insert pictures again, and let's do the scorpion one. So click, control, hold control, and click that one. And we'll put these down. And this is the after, which I'll keep on the right, and the before will be on the left. And that's looking pretty good. Okay, so that's 2 of the 3, and you're going to keep going down. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides, because you'll have 5 original images. And so once this is done, you can go back to the assignment and it will be complete, and you'll turn it in and everybody will be happy. So that is the newest assignment. Let's make sure that we get that color splash and color replace done first, and I will be reviewing those in class along with this video. See you back in class.